I want that attorney to know that we're working on this claim.
Right.
We're doing everything we can to get their client the treatment they need, the lost wages they need. And if we have denied a certain benefit for any reason, that there's a reason for it, that we have a legal justification for it. Because even though that injured worker might be upset that a certain benefit was denied, they at least understand that we had a basis for that.
Right.
And sometimes the litigation process is not fair and it's not fast, but by providing that explanation and by providing that constant communication as to what's going on, I was just recently dealing with an IT issue, and IT issues can be very frustrating.
They're so annoying.
If your system is down and you can't do certain things you need to do, it's very frustrating. And the IT people were in constant communication with us. This is what we're doing. This is what the fix is. And so as frustrated as we were that we didn't have access to the certain IT that we needed, it was at least a little comforting to know this is what's being worked
forgotten.
on. Right. And this is why this issue has occurred. This is the same concept I apply to the injured workers is we might not always be making decisions as employers and insurance companies that you like. You might want things faster. You might want certain things that you're not getting right now. We understand that you're upset and frustrated by that. My job is to make sure you understand why these decisions are being made, that they're not frivolous decisions.
Right.
They're not decisions that we're making without any support or basis for it. I will always provide you that. And that does have an effect on the injured worker. They start saying, okay, Mr. or Mrs. Employer, I'm not happy with this decision you're making, but I get it.
Right.
I understand it. And it brings down the temperature a little bit. The legal profession and the insurance industry can be very adversarial, very confrontational industries. And so I view my role as somebody who is constantly trying to bring that temperature down, making it less confrontational, less adversarial, more of a cooperative effort to get through the process without all that fighting. Because issues get resolved, claims get settled, injured workers tend to be happier when it is not adversarial and not confrontational. And there's a way to navigate that process without it being that way.